EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble. The end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
They started on the ground with Eckler.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Herbert on first down now. This one caught by Davis. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Darius Davis.
35 yards.
And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned him, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Tua. Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Tui Pelotu got in and dropped him.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane.
Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Here's Tua.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, L.A.
Austin Eckler.
57 yards.
And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
And makes the score Chargers 15. Dolphins
well, not
nothing.
content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
For the Chargers.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And they're back within 8. It's 15-7.
Makes the score Chargers 15. Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
there he goes left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Herbert. Incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Herbert throwing again. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Chargers 15, Dolphins 7.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Allen's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. It's Herbert. Give him another one right back to Allen. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you will too.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Eckler again. And not a whole lot there as he'll get him down at about the 2. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket.
Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
Touchdown, LA.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Dolphins 7.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill set to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's now 23-14.
Makes the score Chargers 23, Dolphins 14.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
At the Dolphins' 47-yard
Second and 6. Here's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To the air again, Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Dolphins 14. Cameron Dicker to kick
Here's
off
Dicker
for the
now as
Chargers.
he'll send this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. Returning it, Hill. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. An attempt at a deep ball there, they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Dolphins 14.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
That's going to be caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
Hey, let's go!
And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick.
To kick off for the Chargers.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 33 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. The 2 are going to try and throw for it. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14.
The score, Chargers 36, Dolphins 22.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
On 4th down, Herbert work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Chargers first down.
Now it's Herbert. Williams brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Herbert now. They'll roll him out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
43, Dolphins 22. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It's Xavier Howard who brings him down from his corner position. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Flushed out right. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Buying time to his left. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because
he finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown.
To Mike Williams.
Mike
Touchdown,
Williams
LA.
with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Go ahead.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a couple. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
34.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance.